in the wrap up tonight, I want to bring to your attention what's happening in Michigan, and why all Americans who listen to this show should be outraged, upset, infuriated, demanding action. Buena Vista Township. It's a small town, a small township in rural Michigan that was once financed and employed by the big auto industry, General Motors, Ford. But after the recession, things sort of changed. And as the auto industry left, unemployment went rampant. As unemployment went rampant, property taxes went down, and property taxes was used to fund education. So what has happened in the past couple weeks or in the past couple days is that the Buena Vista Township school system has shut down. Yes, I said it. It is shut down. Basically, they've laid off all the teachers, and the 400 students were told they can no longer return to school. Yep. The Michigan Constitution guarantees that each and every student in Michigan has the right to a free education. Yet today, as the doors of Buena Vista Township schools remain closed, while the kids in their community are staying at home, we've heard nothing from Governor Snyder. Nothing from Governor Snyder. Now, Governor Snyder has a couple of options here in how to save this school district, right? Governor Snyder can always use the state's rainy day fund, which has over $500 million in it. Now, we're talking about 400 students here, so we're not talking about spending the whole rainy day fund. He can give the district a couple $1,000,000 that can keep the district afloat so that they can abide by the Constitution. But the governor has insisted that he will not use the rainy day fund, right? And this is what he says. There's a lot of issues that need to be resolved. This is not a normal situation. This is not a normal situation with a school district. This is a situation that I think we're going to find a lot of work going on investigating what actually happened and why it happened. It's what he says. And then he also goes on to say that he will not use the rainy day funds because that's not what the rainy day funds were meant for. So I say to myself, what are rainy day funds meant for? And I remember growing up, my mom having her rainy day fund, or my mom used to call it backup money. And backup money was in case of an emergency, something went wrong, somebody got sick, somebody died, and we need to get on a trip, we need to get on a plane, we need to hire a doctor, we need to get a rental car. We had this backup money. Buena Vista School District is in desperate need of this quote-unquote rainy day funds, and they're a great candidate for this rainy day funds. Why? Because something has gone wrong that we do not know about. It's a rainy day. We didn't expect this to happen. We didn't expect the Buena Vista School District to close themselves. And the governor's job is to maintain and uphold the Constitution. That's what he put his hand on the Bible and swore to do. Unfortunately, he's done everything but that. These 400 students have remained at home. They remained at home. Nobody's paying them any attention. They're not getting the education they deserve. And this Tea Party governor has done nothing. And this should tell you why elections have consequences, America. Elections have real consequences. And you elect maniacs like Rick Snyder to the governor's mansion of Michigan, you get these results. You get 400 kids not being able to go to school because the governor wants to sit on his hands and investigate. Because he wanted to be, and let's be clear here. This governor didn't say anything when it came to giving tax giveaways to millionaires and billionaires and corporations. He was perfectly fine with that. Corporations can have their rainy day funds, and I'll help them by subsidizing their rainy day funds by cutting their taxes. But I will not help this state's young people move their lives forward. Actually, I'll do quite the contrary. I will sit on my hands and allow for the school district to be closed. If you go to the Buena Vista Township School District on their website, it indicates that there is a good likelihood that school will not open for the rest of the school year. And so those seniors that are getting ready to graduate will not get diplomas. Those fifth graders that need to go to sixth grade won't go to sixth grade. Those students that needed that last couple of months of education to prepare them for high school, prepare them for a STEM education, will not get it. To add to that, if you go to the Buena Vista Township's website, they've also indicated they're not sure whether or not they will open up school in 2013, 2014. So these 400 students can be without school for an additional 12 months until Governor Snyder decides to get off of his ass. America. He got his education. He got his free education. He got his public school education. And now he wants to take it away from kids who need it more than he does. This is shameful. This is downright shameful. It's downright wrong. And this should create outrage all across this country. If you are listening to us and you're listening to us from Grand Rapids, Michigan, I want you to be outraged. Take your rage to the streets. We need to demand action from our elected officials.